Welcome to another episode of Polite for What. I'm Rhea,
And I'm Nick the Great.
and welcome to episode 3. We're trying to keep this content coming for you guys. So always tell a friend to tell a friend to follow us, like, subscribe, share. That's how we gonna pretty much get into the algorithm, and so other people can see our content. So, if you're not following us on Instagram, please follow us on Instagram at polite for what underscore sports, and it's the same handle on YouTube as well.
Absolutely.
All right, so y'all, this week we don't have a lot of football talk to go through, so this is gonna be some basketball content today. So we're gonna get into some basketball news. So a couple of days ago, Nikolai Jokic, aka the Joker, made history the other night, scoring 21 points, 19 rebounds, and 15 assists,
Big
beating the
Yoki.
Washington Wizards. The boy Jokic is in his bag.
Man, what? Look, I was saying something earlier when they said Tim Duncan would get cooked by Jokic, right? I'm on Twitter, I love the X now. It used to be the bird, but I love the X now.
Mm-hmm.
They were saying that Tim Duncan would get cooked by Jokic if he was
Right.
in his prime. Tim Duncan responded, "Hey, I played him when I wasn't him no more, and he wasn't who he is now."
Mm-hmm.
And we seen how that went. Tim Duncan, I'm talking about deep middies, fading. You know how it is, a veteran move. But at the same time, honestly, I don't see Tim Duncan getting cooked. He was really good at the cup.
I don't see
Now,
him getting cooked, but I think Jokic will give him a run for his money. I ain't gonna lie. Like to me, the Joker is the best big man in the league right now.
he don't play defense
To
though.
me, that's
He don't play
fine, but
he don't play defense.
he gonna assist the ball. He gonna get the points. He gonna get the rebounds. He may not have a
Mhm.
mid shot jump, but his post game is where his bread and butter is. But I think
That boy got a
no
jumper
big
now.
man, no big
He
man in the
broke.
game is really is messing with Jokic for me. I mean, that's just my opinion. I think
I
he's
don't know.
big
I
man.
don't know, sis.
Who you
Joel
who you
Embiid.
taking over Jokic?
Joel Embiid a fool now.
Joel.
Right. Hey, the
Let's say it
the
like
duck
this.
dance. Hey, that dude cold, bro.
You know
You
what,
can't take it from him.
Joel would be my second if Joel can just continue. I can't even talk. If he
I
can
know it.
continue to be consistent,
Mm-hmm.
then I would say he's pretty much. Him and Joker would be 1A 1B for me.
Yeah.
But
All right.
I feel like this is probably like the second year that Joel Embiid has shown that he can score, he can assist, he can pass, he can be that big man down low. So
And
I
he
think
playing
that,
defense. That's why I put him over Jokic. Just that's my only thing. He plays a better
to me,
better
it's about
defense.
the consistency though. Like to be honest with you, I think, like I said, this is his second good year.
Mm-hmm.
Scoring the way he's been scoring, playing the way he's been playing. But before that, I wouldn't have said Joel Embiid.
Yeah, that's crazy. I don't know, man. I'm a man of defense, bro. You got to play defense for me to fuck with you. You
Mm.
playing defense, I'm a fan. Because when you on the defensive side and you're not giving up no points, but on the other side, you putting up 25, 15, and another 8 or 9 assists.
Mm.
Because Jokic, Joel Embiid can do the same thing Jokic doing. He just ain't gonna have no high volume of assists, but he's definitely gonna get his assists, 6, 7 assists, maybe 5, depending on who they playing. They bring a double team. How many can pass the ball?
Now this is one thing that I'll give you, because we seen them play head to head earlier this year, but of course they did play in Philly, and Embiid keep ducking that smoke when it come to playing in Denver
Man,
with the Buck. He
you
don't want
know
to
what it is.
he don't want to play that man on his home field, but
Man,
he'll play
look,
him in Philly. When I say he gave him a run for his money, I was like, okay, like
yeah,
okay, he's showing why he was the MVP. But
yeah.
outside of that, like he got to show me that he can go and beat. He got to show me he could beat the Joker. And
At
then
the house, like, come on, man.
I don't know why he dunking that smoke. Why you think
Man,
that
because the mile high, because it's hard to play in the mile high.
Yeah,
The
that
oxygen level is different, and he don't have the cardio, bro. That's that's the only thing that I can say. Let's be honest. If he really had the cardio for real,
mhm.
he'll play.
So
No,
you
nobody else. Ain't nobody else scratching when they go to Colorado
so you
or
think
Denver.
so you thinking so your reason for him not playing is just strictly altitude. You don't think
Yeah, he man. Jokic will walk laps around him. You got to understand, Jokic is training here. He lives here. He plays here.
Mm-hmm.
I live in Philadelphia. You know what I'm saying?
But at
So
some point, you gonna have to go and play. Like for instance, if they meet,
tell
if
me the
they meet
last
each
time
other,
he
and
played
they meet
there.
each other in the finals, like at some point, you gonna have to go and play in Denver.
He can scratch every time they play over there if you want to.
Man, he crazy as hell if you do. You gonna miss
And he gonna be the more
your
fresh
team
opponent.
in the ring because you don't want to play at a higher altitude.
Say,
That's
bro,
crazy.
he ain't played there in years. I'm telling you what the facts are. That boy, every time.
Like, he ducking that smoke.
I
He don't
get it.
want that. He don't want that smoke in Denver.
I
He'll
get it.
play him in Philly all day.
Of
I ain't gonna
course.
lie. He give him like I ain't even gonna say his name, but he be giving that boy crazy work.
Shady. Yeah, nah, for real. Nah, for real. Like when they be at the house, they definitely do it. Like that's probably one of my favorite NBA matchups right now.
Mm-hmm.
I love the matchup whenever Jimmy go back to Philly,
Mm-hmm.
and I love the matchup between Jokic and Joel. Like they just gonna go at it. They gonna compete. They get in their post. I mean, if you a fan of the '90s basketball,
Mm-hmm.
that's what you get. Them boys get right in their post, put their shoulder in their chest, come back out a little fadeaway. Come up, head fake. He jumped in his chest, man. Take him to the line. These dudes go at it, and it's a beautiful thing because it's like, yeah, they both not 7 foot, but Joel is 7 foot, and dude nimble around the cup. Jokic 6'11", nimble around the cup. And the thing is, like, Jokic game ain't like just pretty either. It's
It's not
just
even. It's not like he even be
it's
doing
rugged.
anything crazy out there.
Yeah, it's rugged. Like he get hard points, body bumping.
Just yeah,
Man,
he's scrappy at the rim. He gonna get the rebounds. He
every
gonna
time.
he makes open. He gonna score points. It ain't like he
Yeah.
doing. He ain't out here crossing boys over. He ain't doing spin. He just playing like fundamental
Just
basketball. But it
big
works.
man basketball. Hey,
But it works for him.
have you noticed how at the end of the games his arms be scratched up? Them boys be trying to hold him, do everything.
Yep.
Dog.
Jokic
Look
don't.
like he got in a fight with a Siberian tiger.
He don't.
That boy be scratched up, bro.
Let me ask you this while we still on the topic. Do you
Yeah.
see Denver going back to back this year, or who do you think going? We
The
got
Chiefs did it, huh?
challenging them or what?
The Chiefs did it, huh?
Yeah, I mean, I'm with
Oh,
you.
okay.
I'm thinking. I think they're gonna go back to back.
Man, it's nobody in the NBA that can match up with them boys like 1 through 5.
To be honest with you, know what? I'm gonna give them a sleeper team that I can say that probably would semi give them a run for their money is the Timberwolves. They've been balling.
The who?
Timberwolves. They got Rudy Gobert over there. They got Karl Anthony Towns, who surprised me with his 3-point shooting.
Yeah, that boy got a strap
Got
now.
Anthony Edwards over there.
He got
Mike
a strap.
Conley. They got a squad. They and not to mention that they the number one team in the NBA right now. So
Who guarding Jokic?
all right, huh?
Who guarding Jokic?
They can put Cat or Rudy Gobert on.
Rudy got it. He get tossed up every time they play.
We'll put Cat on them.
Cat ain't got defense like that. Cat he just like Jokic. All they gonna do is score on each other.
Well,
They don't play
I
no
feel like
defense.
this. Here's the thing with that. I'll let Jokic get off as long as nobody else score. Jokic, if
All
we
right, so
can't hold
look,
Jokic, we'll let Jokic get off. As long
I'm
as
a,
we don't let nobody else score, then I'm good.
I'm gonna ask you another question.
Mm-hmm.
Who guarding Jamal Murray?
I probably will put I
You
will
put
put
Anthony on him? Cause I don't,
Ant-Man on him.
man, I don't know, bro. Anthony too inconsistent. I wouldn't put him on him. He gonna exhaust himself on one end of
Or
the
I mean,
court.
you can put Mike Conley on him. Put Mike Conley on him. They both quick. I mean, Anthony Edwards, like, don't get me wrong, like he's very athletic, but I don't think he's that quick as
Sis,
Jamal Murray.
you said my man
Put
Jamal
Mike
Murray. He eat Mike Conley ass up. He too old, right? Now look, I love Mike.
Listen to this though. I'm
I
speaking
love Mike.
in terms of like quickness. I think quickness for quickness, he will be able to hold him. Now, I ain't saying he gonna go out there and give him no outstanding defense, but I'm just speaking in terms of like he ain't gonna just be taking him to the hoop every time like that.
Nah, Jamal Murray want to shoot though.
Yeah, so that's what I'm.
That's his game. He want to shoot.
He'll take off
If
and
you
he'll
let him
take off
shoot,
and try to go to the hoop too, though.
yeah, he will. If you give him the chance, you
Mm.
leave the door open. You try to turn him like you leave the left side open. Yo, he'll take you left, get in front of you, right hand,
I
do
think
you bad, and he gonna draw the foul.
I'm taking the Timberwolves would be my sleeper team to compete against them. And
Mm-hmm.
then if the Clippers can stay healthy, I think they can give them a good run. But I don't see, to be honest with you, I
Nah.
don't see anybody. You know what? Eh, My third team, I probably would go with the Pelicans. I like the Pelicans too.
Yeah, the Pels look good, man. Like if you don't really watch basketball, right? You think about the old, excuse me, by the way. You think about the old Pelicans, like them boys solidified now. CJ McCollum, you know what I'm saying? He doing this
Yeah,
thing. Yeah, he can facilitate, he can score. Um, you got BI that can do the same thing, facilitate, score, he gonna get on the boards.
and if Zion can stay healthy, you guys,
Man, Zion, but hold on now. Hold on.
They got a little squad over there.
Hey,
They got a nice starting five.
Trey Murphy,
Trey Murphy.
that boy
And
X
what's his
Factor.
name too? What's his name?
Herbert.
Hawkins.
Oh, you talking about Jordan?
Yeah, Hawkins. Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
Hawkins
a
live.
good
I'm
addition
talking about
off the
I'm
bench.
I'm talking about Herbert Jones though. Herbito. You
You know,
put Herbert on whoever. Put Herbert on the ball handler and watch what's gonna happen.
that's what I'm saying. That's my
Man,
sleeper team. I like the Pelicans a lot. Like I said,
yeah, they
if
live.
it's not the Timberwolves, I got Timberwolves, I got the Clippers, and then I got the Pelicans. That would only that's the only teams I can see challenging them
Yeah,
coming out the West. Outside of that, I don't think the Lakers are even gonna make it to the play-in.
you crazy.
No, I'm not.
They do this every year, bro.
Not.
They do this every year. Where did you lose faith?
Where did I lose faith? Did they not get swept last year, or am I tripping?
You asking about a sweep. I'm
No, no,
asking
no,
about why
no.
they ain't gonna
I'm
make the
asking you
play.
about it. I'm
Oh,
asking.
that's a
Did,
legitimate
did
question.
they or did they not get swept?
Is that a real
Did
question?
they or did they
Oh,
not?
you playing
I didn't
crazy.
want to sweep this under the rug. Did they or
Man,
did they not get swept?
you know what happened. I
Because
know what
Brian
happened.
tried to deviate from it too. He said, "Man, I might retire, man. I don't know, man. I might not come back." Nah, let's talk about you
Look,
getting swept, Brian.
it says, look,
Let's talk about Brian getting swept. Nobody want to talk about that, but like I said,
just
I
like the 49ers had that
don't
excuse
know it.
about when they didn't know they won. When you lose, you gotta come up with a way to get
You
that
gotta
sympathy.
you gotta hit that pivot. Get them boys start talking about something else. He tried to hit
Man,
that pivot, but
yeah, hey, basically y'all boys talk about something else if I tell y'all I'm done and hurt everybody feelings. That boy being selfish, don't do that, Brian.
yeah, I'm finna get up out of here.
Don't do that, Brian. Now he gonna be all good, man. Brian gonna hoop till his little boy come up there, dog. Bronny come hoop, that's when LeBron
Man,
leave.
I think Brian should stay in school for one more year. To be honest with you,
They don't LeBron gonna stay in the league one more year. He ain't going nowhere.
I mean, and that's fine. That's absolutely fine. But I don't think Bronny should come out. I think Bronny should stay in college and develop a little bit more. He has no reason to rush to come out. I mean,
No, I mean,
they already come from a very wealthy family, so it's not
he got the bread for sure.
yeah. He has the
The
money, so
resources.
stay in college and develop a little bit more and get a higher drafting grade.
Yeah, I mean, right now I don't think he would go like
I think
top
he's
of the
been
class.
no, he wouldn't because I think he's been on limited minutes because of his heart issues. So
Hmm.
he hasn't had the numbers that I guess people expected. So
And I mean, game speed too. Game speed change at every level. So he probably trying to get acclimated to the college level. I know he's been playing obviously top tier talent since he was a kid, but every level come with its speed.
and that's why I say I think that's why he should stay at least stay one more year.
Yeah, I think he'll stay. Like you said, he have no reason to come out. I'm
Mm.
sure like his dad probably is going to encourage or influence his decision to stay for another year. If he don't decide to stay two more, you know what I'm saying? Like
Mhm.
it's no, like you said, there's no reason for him to
Not
rush out.
really.
He got the,
I
the
know
ultimate resources.
it's LeBron's dream to play with his son, but
Oh, it's gonna happen.
I think Bronny should enjoy his college years, stay as long as he can. There's no rush for him to come to the league. The league is gonna be there when he get there.
Oh
So
yeah, trust me.
hopefully he, stay
The
in.
league gonna be there. Just like when somebody's speeding, hey, wherever you going, it's still gonna be there. Trust me, they ain't gonna leave for you get there, for
But
you arrive.
it's the anxious feeling that people get like when you got to be somewhere and everything around you is moving slow, but you just so anxious. You run it up on back of people's car,
Yeah.
take
Look,
the whole grill out. Just slow
look.
down. You gonna get that, baby. Slow down.
And look, somebody be in front of you trying to turn, but they in your lane. You got to get around them. Man, what are you doing?
What are they doing?
Nah,
Everything making you mad.
look.
But one thing that universe gonna do, that's gonna slow you down.
Oh yeah, for sure. Every time you think you moving faster than what you need to, pause,
But anyway,
back it up,
let's get
back
back
it
to
up,
this
Terry.
get back to this basketball talk. So the next thing
Yeah,
I wanted to talk about was man, what's going on with Jordan Poole? Like, what's going on with the young fella?
man.
Oh, folks say what's going on with the young fella?
That's my young shooter, man. He all right. I personally think that Jordan probably just dealing with off the court stuff, honestly, and
Mhm,
then he's dealing with being, obviously one of the stars. He's not used to being schemed.
mhm,
When he played in Golden State, you got Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Draymond Green. You got a lot of people. You had a few people in front of him. So when he came in the game, he was responsibility. Obviously, he's a 3-point threat, but you're not wasting resources to guard Jordan Poole when you got Steph Curry and Clay on the court. So, he was able to get out, like, come in, get out shots, jack shots, and really be Jackie Chan, and nobody was judging him.
mhm.
Now you go to a situation where you got Kyle Kuzma, where they had Daniel Gafford for a portion of the season. You got Denny Advia, but these dudes ain't drawing like a report. You got Tyus Jones too.
Yeah, but I felt like, to be honest with
They
you,
ain't drawing a report though.
I was rooting for Jordan Poole. I thought that he was gonna go over to Washington, and I thought he was gonna hoop because I feel like he already got the bag, so it's not pressure for him to perform
What
at
the
a high
ring?
level,
He
huh?
got the ring.
Yeah, he got a ring and he got a bag, so I feel like it wasn't a lot of pressure for him to go over to Washington and perform at a high level. I feel like he can just go over there, be himself, and ball out the way I know he can. But he's been over there and he hasn't played up to the ability what I thought he could, So I
Yeah,
don't know. Like you said, it might be some off court things going, but I ain't gonna lie to you. I was rooting for Jordan Poole. Like, people be
man.
rooting against him, but I was rooting for him, especially, with the whole Golden State thing, because the whole situation with him and Draymond. And
Mm.
to be honest with you, I wish they would have kept him over in Golden State because he was a better fit.
So
He helped them get there. To be honest with you, if it wasn't for him last year making them shots, they probably wouldn't have got that ring.
hold on.
Let's be honest.
Let's
Be
start there.
honest now.
Let's start
Let's
there.
be honest now. I feel like he definitely was a better fit, but you know,
Hold
playing
on.
basketball is also like a job. You going into work every day and this animosity, you're gonna be dragging going to work. So I understand the decision they made on a business level, but I think they
Let me ask you something though. Like, this is real. You think Jordan Poole is a better fit for Golden State than Draymond
absolutely,
Green?
absolutely. I think
Do
I
you do
feel
you
like
understand
I
Draymond's
feel
role?
like man, I feel like Jordan has more upside because of his age. Draymond Green, I mean, of course he gonna be scrappy. He gonna play defense, but like Draymond been tripping. Like, let's keep it. Like, let's if we
That's
gonna
his
get into it,
job.
like, he been tripping. Like,
That's his
my
job.
thing, okay, that might be his job, but your job is not to be there punking your teammate. That's not your job to do that. It's not your
Yeah,
job
he's the enforcer.
to okay, yeah, be an enforcer, but not with your teammate. It's a certain line that you can't cross. I don't care if you think you older than me or not. Like, I'm not gonna let you punk me. I'm not gonna let you talk to me any type of way.
Yeah,
Now, I don't know what was said. I don't know what happened, but I'm just looking. I'm on the outside looking in. Like, at the end of the
yeah.
day, if you were a leader on your team, then take that leader role and should have been trying to help Jordan Poole. Now I here trying to,
I'm trying to bully him.
yeah, trying to bully this man. Like,
But yeah, I about to say, I'm gonna be real with you. At the end of the day, you a man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I always said this, and like, I'm all for, what they call it, hazing or whatever
no, we ain't saying
as
that.
they call it.
It's canceled.
You say what?
Don't get us canceled.
Oh, well, yeah. I'm like, what? Nah, man. But look,
We
I'm gonna
do
speak
not
on it.
condone violence.
Hey, nah, we don't. But I'm just saying this. I remember this. Like, Freshmen in high school, they're like, yo, pack my pads, bro. Pack your what? I'm a man child, boy. I ain't packing nobody pads. I'll leave them right there, and you can go pick them up. And if we got smoke, you know how we handle it. You ain't finna bully nobody though, but I think you got to come in with that attitude. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't wait till your second year or your third year to be macho. You got to come in macho to let people know what it is, and it ain't got nothing to do with like bad sportsmanship or you don't want to be a part of the team. Like when I signed up in sweat.
Right.
I didn't put no ink on the paper. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, and these men too, they do the same thing. They sign up with sweat. So
Right.
I ain't packing nobody pads. You crazy? Go get the trainer or somebody to pack your pads. That's their job.
I mean, that's
You
what
know
they do.
that.
They gonna try you.
Yeah, they'll help you. They'll tape your wrist and your wrist. They'll tape your wrist and your ankles up. They'll pack your helmet for you if you ask them if you're nice about it.
Mm-hmm.
Pack my pads.
Yeah, I just think he went.
Yeah.
I think he went about it the wrong way. And after you put your hands on somebody, you can't expect for
Yeah, you
somebody
can't.
to want to be.
That's a man. You got to understand too. Like I'm just talking on a very small and minor level, right? Um, these dudes is pros. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like what? Nah, you can't punch me on the world stage. And the video came out, Draymond and teed off on him. And after that, Draymond been fighting ever since. I was like, this
Put
the
that boy.
stomping, he standing up. Hey, he really when they say stand up in his chest, Draymond took that literally.
At
He
this
went
point,
and stood up in Sabonis' chest.
own profession. Put that boy in UFC if he want to fight.
Man, you know what I'm saying? Doing the same what they did Greg Harden, man.
Yeah, you want to be.
You want to fight so bad, yeah.
You want to fight so bad. Put that boy in UFC.
Yeah, it's somebody to twist your arm for you, and I bet they'll cut all of that fighting out. You gonna
Exactly.
quit all that fighting?
So, do you think Jordan who is Jordan Poole? You think Jordan Poole is gonna find his way out the NBA, or you think because
Nah,
people
man.
are already talking about this might be the worst contract in league
Nah,
history? Like,
man, it's the first year with this team,
like come
and
on, man.
we knew that and no disrespect to any of my Washington Wizard fans when I say this, but he first of all he knew that was a wasteland. He knew that was a damn dumpster fire before he went there. You ain't got to sign the contract that big, homie. He signed it because they gave him what he wanted, money. You go somewhere for money, you get exactly what
I
you
feel
got.
like it's like when if you think about it, just think about anybody who went and got the bag. Have they been the same player after getting the bag? Let's be
You want
honest.
me to answer the question or
Yeah,
not?
let's be honest. There are a lot of players who go get the bag, and they are not the same player after getting the bag. I'm talking
I know like a handful of
football,
dudes.
basketball. Yeah, me too. That's what I'm saying. A lot
They
of
they
players
really
don't
did it.
well when they get the bag. That's just I don't know what it is, but once they get the bag, they don't perform the same. There's only a few players that can say, okay, he got the bag and he
And
still
he hooping.
yeah,
Yeah.
or he played playing good in football, but it's not a lot of players where you can say, oh, he got the bag and he's still going out here and playing good. So
Yeah. And you know what a lot of that is though, sis? Um, a lot of these dudes, we got in this is deeper than just like the sport itself, right? A lot of these dudes never really had that much bread. You know what I'm saying? So when you start getting access to certain things in the city, you know people giving you stuff. You know what I'm saying? You pulling up to these parties, your endorsement deals increase. The priority level of your being, of your body, is now wanted in different spaces. And if you're not used to those spaces, if you're not used to conducting business and hooping, then this is kind of the back end of it. Like this is what we see.
mhm.
We see athletes that look like a shell of them former selves. They're not hooping the right way, or they looking flat, they looking dull. You know what I'm saying? Shots go up, shots not going down though. You know what I mean? And I feel like, and this is the same thing with baseball too. Basketball, you can go into a slump. You can have a whole slump season. Baseball, slump season. You know what I mean? Like football, it happened in football too, but I feel like it's a little easier to come out of that slump because in football, it's like, okay, cool, I missed a tackle. Let me go get a couple of assists. I
Mm.
missed that tackle. Let me get that deflection. You know what I'm saying? In basketball, if your shot not falling, playing good defense ain't gonna build. It can, don't get me wrong, but it's not gonna. If you're not a defensive guy, it ain't gonna build confidence to help you shoot the shot better. You know what I'm saying? You
Right.
can steal the ball and do the same pull up you've been doing for 10 years and break it, and that's gonna hurt your feelings, and you start to get in your head. And I feel like that's what Jordan Poole going through.
But I feel like he just been kind of I feel like he been kind of up and down, honestly. Like
Yeah, he have his nights though.
because some nights he'll go out there, especially
Give you
my
18 in
partner
the
plays
first quarter.
basketball, but he go out there and I take him under and he go out there and bust my head every time. So it's like
Man,
he's very he's very up and down. Like some nights he'll come out and play good and then some nights he'll come out and play flat. So I don't know. Maybe it is a thing that something is going on, in the background at home or something that we don't know about that's affecting his play.
yeah,
But I really hope he gets it together. Like I said, I really like Jordan Poole, so I really
yeah,
hope he get it together, honestly.
yeah. I'm a big fan of Jordan, man. Like he electric whenever he hooping for real. Whenever we can get a good game from him,
Hmm.
shooting from half court, them quick draw shots from like the hip,
Hmm.
kid nasty, yo. He nasty as hell. But this is what we dealing with right now. This is what we got. Let me ask you this though: How do you feel? How do you feel about KD right now, dog? Like he been playing some great games.
Hmm.
Do you feel like KD is like on a downward slope because of obviously age and just time, or do you feel like we watching some of the best basketball from KD right now in
If
his after years?
if
I'm
I'm being
not talking
honest
about
with you, if I'm being honest with you, I haven't watched a lot of
Kevin Durant.
yeah, I haven't watched a lot of Phoenix this year, but I think Kevin Durant is gonna be who Kevin Durant is. He gonna go out there. He gonna get you some buckets. I've never really seen KD as being an inconsistent player. KD is gonna go out and play basketball every single night. He gonna give it all that he has from start to finish. So,
Every time.
like I said, I haven't watched a lot of Phoenix this year. To be honest with you, I don't watch a lot of their games.
Hmm.
But from what I have seen, I feel like
He's
he
just hooping like KD.
gives you effort every night for sure.
Yeah.
And he's not the
How do
type
you?
of player. And I'll add this. And KD is not the type of player who does that management loading stuff where he
Oh,
is
oh
he
yeah, he gonna hoop. But
he gon'
that's the thing though with KD at this stage of his career. He can be warming up and it can be a water spot on the court that take him out for like a month because he rolled his ankle. You know what I'm saying? So it's like whenever injuries do hit KD, they hit KD. You know what
yeah,
I'm
but KD
saying?
is not gonna be a healthy scratch. KD is
Oh,
gonna
never. No, he
be
gonna hoop. But
he,
that's the thing. KD gonna hoop. Homie hoop before he do a lot of stuff. He don't even brush his hair. We hooping. You feel me? I
KD
ain't even. I'm not finna iron my shirt because I'm trying to get to the. I'm trying to put up my shots at the court.
just wanna go and play basketball.
That's it. These wrinkles gonna fall out when I get hot. I promise you.
That's
Have
it.
you ever did that?
I'm going out here and giving you buckets. That's all I'm here to do. When I'm
Have
going.
you ever did that though? I know you heard me. Don't be trying to duck the question.
Well, I didn't hear you.
Have you ever put on a wrinkled shirt and then
Absolutely,
like just?
absolutely not. We're not going outside.
I'm guilty as charged. This my own. This my own thing. I ain't put on a wrinkled shirt before. You got to get like 5-10 minutes in the heat.
You throw it in the dryer if you don't care.
Man, look. Sometimes you ain't got time to put it in the dryer. You just got to get. You know what I'm saying? You got to get in motion.
Throw it
You
in.
know how you tell somebody, "Hey, I'm on 35 right now. Right now, you still at the house and you 15 minutes behind the time you gave them, so you really can't be playing around no more.
Man, throw it
You
in
got to go and put
the
that thing on as is." You know what I'm saying?
like the old folks say, you got all them cat faces in that shirt.
Yeah. Shirt wrinkled all up in the back.
As
All in the
see,
back is lifted.
as a man, you may be able to pull it off, but as a woman, I can't. I can't come half stepping. I'm not. I
Yeah.
can't. I can't go outside with my shirt
It
wrinkled.
ain't gonna be wrinkled when I get to where I'm going. I promise you.
But 9 times out of 10, anything I'm wearing is probably pretty much fitted anyway. So
Yeah, you know what knocked the wrinkles out, right?
what? We're not doing.
Heat.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So Texas heat and my body heat gonna make sure we good. I'm telling you, when I get out that car,
Sure, you
it's
looking
gonna
like
look.
a balled up face in the back. shirt full of wrinkles. Absolutely.
That boy hurt.
Look like somebody did your shit like this in the back.
He grabbed him up by his neck. His shit.
That shit-
Hey, look.
that boy came
My,
outside with a balled up shirt.
hey,
Absolutely.
look. My partner talking about your the neck of your shirt look like a bacon strip.
And that shit stressed all the way out. Absolutely.
You heard? I'm telling you, yo, like that'd be funny, man. I just be thinking about that. I ain't mean to get us off topic. I just had to know, like, cause I didn't did it before. I'm guilty as charged.
All right, so let's hop into the next topic. Let's get into some NBA WNBA news.
Yeah. What we
Um,
got?
so of course, Angel Reese is coming out this year. But I think she has like one more year of eligibility due
Yeah.
to the COVID year. So do you think as a senior she should come out, or do you think she should why can I talk today? She should stay another year.
Stroking that. You say what?
Or she should stay another year. I don't know. I got
Yeah.
my tooth pulling. I can't
I
talk.
know it. I don't make a comment, but I don't want to upset nobody. But look, this is the real thing though. What I say,
Hmm.
the women getting paid in college right now.
Right.
The WNBA ain't giving nobody no bread. You know what I'm saying? Like just from the standpoint of that,
Mm,
if I'm a woman, I'm playing every year in college I can,
right.
and every year that I'm there, I'm investing almost my whole bag because I don't really have expenses as a full ride athlete.
Right.
You feel me? I know when I get to the WNBA, I ain't gonna be getting that bag like that. They ain't giving a bag like that.
Especially if you're not like the face of the WNBA. I
Nah,
think
you gotta
honestly
be something
think that
better.
I honestly think that Angel Reese should stay in.
Yeah,
A,
get your bag.
a whole lot more money playing in college than she is going pro. Like,
Get your bag. And she getting more endorsements too.
yeah, absolutely. And you get
You know
more
what I'm
exposure.
saying?
Like you playing at LSU,
Man,
you having fun. You're gonna be this year. I mean, if she decide to go back, like she ain't gotta do school. Like you literally just there to make money and have fun. So
that's
why
it.
would you not,
She
why
right.
would you not want to stay another year? Like most, back in the day before the NIL stuff started, most people was, coming out early or, only staying 1 year only simply because like they needed the money. But now like that these kids don't need the money, what am
Nah,
I rushing to go pro for? When
that's
I
why I gotta listen to you.
yeah, why I can just stay down here and make all the money that I can.
You feel me? Like, and it's easier too as a college kid with that much money versus being a professional athlete with that much money.
Right.
As a college kid, you get grace because you're not mature. You can hide behind that, even if you are mature. Hide behind that. You get to the league. Obviously, these teams want you to be a little bit more, buttoned up, making sure your business is good, making sure you're not always in the public, obviously, and
Mm,
doing things that would give the WNBA a bad light. So it is what it is. I feel like the WNBA is great if you're going to come in and you're a household name.
right.
Go get your money. They gonna pay you, but they're
But
not paying
I
everybody.
don't know. I feel like my only beef with the WNBA is it's like the reason why we watch women's basketball on the NCAA level is because it's exciting. It gives us something to look forward to. But if you're
Mhm.
not allowing these women that's in the NCAA, these electrifying players, these good players, or these players that we love to watch, if y'all not giving them a roster spot on the WNBA, like it's not gonna be fun. I feel like that's why most people don't watch it because most of these girls that come out and have these big names, they're not making the roster. And that's simply because, first of all, the WNBA don't have enough teams. Not only
Yeah,
do they not have enough teams, they don't have a lot of roster spots. So most of
yeah,
these girls that you love watching in college, like they're not making the roster. Like there's
that's
no
true.
reason why Alexis Morris, who won a national championship with LSU last year, she's not in the WNBA right now. She's not on the roster.
Yeah, and it's crazy though. Even though they don't be in the WNBA, like this be my gripe too. Especially now that they getting this NIL money.
Hmm.
Don't run to the WNBA for like the title of being a professional player. You
Right.
damn near a professional player at the college level. You getting paid. You get all the
That's
access that a
pretty much doing
professional
whatever
get.
they doing on the collegiate
Yeah.
level that they are
On
doing
the
at
collegiate level.
the national level. Y'all both getting
Hey,
paid.
don't run. And I don't like to tell women what to do, and I don't get into women business. Don't run to the WNBA and then you make a team and they cut you, and then you up in Shanghai somewhere trying to hoop.
Yeah.
You somewhere overseas with Qatar Airways on your jersey, trying to find your way back to the WNBA, and you are really out hooping any of them girls in the WNBA right now. So it's just like, for me, I don't even like to use this word or use this phrase. It's a
Right.
lot of politicking. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Because it's so small. The social circle is so small for the WNBA. If you hooping in the WNBA, it's because you're liked, you're marketable, and you hooping.
I just think they don't. I think the biggest thing is they just don't have enough teams. Honestly, like I think they need to expand the brand. I think they need to like Houston. Houston needs a team. I mean, at one point we did have one, but like
Yeah,
Houston, they need a team. Like they need to make more teams to make more roster spots for these girls that's coming out. That way,
yeah,
people, you know what I'm saying, it keeps people engaged and make people want to watch the WNBA games because I'm not gonna lie to you. Before like you got me into it, I didn't even know when the WNBA season started and ended. And I'm just being honest because I don't watch a lot of WNBA. Now I do watch women's college, but I don't really watch a lot of WNBA. So I think they
yeah.
need to do a better job of like marketing the WNBA and making more teams.
Hmm.
So you can have more roster spots for these girls that are coming out and some of these players that people want to send on teams. So if you're not doing that, I think that's why the WNBA is not really exciting to watch. A lot of people don't watch it. Like,
Now that's real.
what do you
And
think they can do better though?
I really love the WNBA. And WNBA, this is for y'all. I can name out 10 women that play in the WNBA. And if y'all see this video, I want y'all to plug me in with some Dallas Wings tickets for
I
the season. I'm trying to pop out. And it ain't got to even be courtside. Y'all can put me in the nosebleed somewhere. I'm just trying to see something. But look, you got women like Natasha Cloud that's great at what she do. Great defender, facilitator. She gonna shoot the ball. You
Mhm,
got Brittany Sykes. She doing her thing. She gonna shoot the ball, play defense. You
mhm,
got Jewel Lloyd. She shooting the ball. She like Steph Curry, the WNBA, or Damian Lillard. Really, she really like Lillard. You got Sabrina Ionescu. Then you got our girl that played with Sabrina. I'm blanking out on her name right now.
Stewie.
But you say who?
Stewie.
Yeah, Brianna Stewart. She hard. She hard for real. And then you got um Arika Agumbawale. She hard. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm,
Like, man, like it's just so many names. You can go on and on. And this is like my thing, even as a man, right? I'm a sports lover across the board. I love watching softball. I love watching volleyball. I love watching all of these things. And it's just like, at what point will these ladies be compensated for their hard work? You know what I mean? Like, they go through high school, and most of the time that's that. You know what I'm saying? And some of them make it to the college level, and when they get to the college level, that's that. Like, we don't hear about like a professional volleyball league or a softball league. You know what I'm saying?
mhm.
And I feel like it's just not on the basketball level. It's across the board with women. We got to start appreciating their sports. They got some dogs.
They
It's
do.
some dogs. It's some dogs now, like that are really do men bad in their own sport, but they don't get the light that they need.
Speaking of dogs, Skylar Diggins is getting ready to come back. Like, how do you feel about that?
Man,
My girl, I
hey,
love Skylar coming out when she played for Notre Dame. Like,
say, bro,
I like Skylar. I
I'm gonna
like
tell you when I knew Skylar was that, when she was over there with Tyrasi and she wasn't having that.
her.
She said, "Just sit me down." Shorty sat down for games. Games. Stand on business. That's what I always say. Stand on business. All that hazing and that veteran. I'm a great
I
sport.
think that's part of the problem too, though. Like
Yeah, you got too many veterans
older people out
trying to politic. Like, this is what I was saying earlier. I didn't want to even get into it, but you finna make me get into it. You got too many veterans politicking in the WNBA,
here. Hmm.
hooping over their time. And don't get me wrong. I want Diana. I want Diana Taurasi to hoop until to her
I feel
damn
like
knees
she's
buckle.
past, but I feel like she's past her prime. Like,
Nah, bro.
get some of these,
Like,
get some
see, look,
players
I'm,
that
I'm gonna tell you this.
chance
This
to play though.
this is
Like I
this is
said,
why
like being that you don't even have that many teams, you don't have that many roster spots. Like Diana Taurasi, don't get me wrong, like she's an amazing player, but I definitely think she's past her time.
she is. But like, did we say it about Lisa Leslie?
I think they always past their time.
All right, that's fair. That's fair. This is just me though. I'm I like I told you the other day out there, bro. We living in a time right now. You know what I'm saying? We got to witness a lot. And I think a lot of it is just because we live in the era where everything is social media, everything is on TV. You know what I'm saying? We get more exposure to like history being made. I got to watch LeBron James. I got to watch Michael Jordan in his final years. You know what I'm saying? I got to watch Dennis in his final years. I got to watch Michael Jackson do his thing. I got to watch Beyonce do her thing. You know what I'm saying? I've seen great artists, great entertainers, sport athletes, whatever. Tom Brady, Aaron Rodgers, Patrick Mahomes, Peyton Manning, Ben Roethlisberger. The list can go on. Donovan McNabb, bro. Like Jeff Garcia. Just in case y'all say I ain't no 49er fans, I just had to let y'all know what it was. But we're really living in a time right now where we've seen a lot. And I'm saying that to say this. Every time one of the sports greats leave, the first thing we say is like, you look at their stats, you be like, damn, I wish I'd have watched more games. You know
Mhm.
what I'm saying? That's why I really tapped into the WNBA. I'm trying to see what Diana Taurasi gonna do. She's still hooping, sis.
Yeah, she hooped, but like I said,
She's
like
still hooping, sis. Like
I'm not,
hooping.
and I'm only saying this. I'm not like again. I'm not saying that like she's a terrible player. I'm only simply saying it in the aspect of the WNBA do not have a lot of teams as is. They don't have a lot of roster spots. So
Yeah.
if you know you have came into the WNBA, you have made an impact, you have shown leadership skills to your teammates and people around you. You came in and you made a mark. Like, why not say, okay, I came here, I did what I need to do, and I'm gonna retire so I can give these younger girls an opportunity. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying she trash. I'm not saying none of that. I'm just simply saying that only because the WNBA do not have that many teams and they don't have that many roster spots that I feel like she should go ahead and retire. Like
She the GOAT though.
you had an amazing career. Like let some of these younger girls come in and get one of those spots. I just feel like they be holding on to spots for people that don't need to be held on to. That's all I'm
She goaded though, sis.
saying. Yeah, she
She
got it. That's
goaded.
what I'm saying. Like, what else? And that's my point. What else? What else does she have left to prove?
Man, look, she trying to set
What else
that
she got left
scoring record.
to prove?
She's trying to set that scoring record high. She's trying to put that hole in the rafters. Whenever she's done, she don't want it to be tampered with. Like it's no other reason why
But
you
records
still
are
hooping.
meant to be broken. Records are meant to be broken. So regardless if you try to come score 50,000 points, like at some point somebody is gonna come in and break your record.
Let me ask you this: do you think it's time for Candace Parker to get the hell?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I think it's time for her too. Like
I
Candace
love
Parker is my
CP.
age.
So what?
Come on, man.
What we talked about last week,
And
man.
people gonna be saying in the comments, well, Brian, y'all don't say that about the NBA players. It's time for Brian to retire too.
But the WNBA, the NBA, it should be the WNBA. It's soft they is sometimes, but the NBA got more roster spots, so
Yeah,
you
absolutely.
gonna have
They absolutely
guys like
have more
LeBron
roster
staying.
spots. But like I'm saying, like if you think about it, like we have watched LeBron grow up from 18 to this man is gonna be 40 years old this year. Like
Yeah,
18 to 40 playing
right.
basketball is crazy.
Crazy as
18,
hell.
18 to 40, like LeBron has
Yeah,
had an
bruh,
amazing career.
sis,
18 to 40 is man, that's phenomenal. Like, bro, come on. It's not too
sis,
many players you can say you watch them come in at 18 years old, and this man is almost 40 years
still
old.
hoping.
And
I
he's
would,
still hooping at a high level. But I think
man.
LeBron is getting to that. I feel like he's getting to the point where he's like he's winding down, maybe losing the small step. But I think it's time for Bron to go ahead too. Like Bron has nothing else
Man.
left to prove to anybody.
I don't know, bro.
Bro, I
I
don't got
think
nothing else to love to prove to
look,
anybody else.
look, I'm
Anybody,
holding on to my legends.
man, you can't hold on.
I let Tom Brady go, and I didn't want to do that. Right?
I think football is a little different.
Nah.
Just a tad, tad,
Mm-mm,
tad, tad, tad,
mm-mm,
a
mm-mm.
tad bit.
This. I'm gonna tell you something. I love basketball and I love baseball for that one reason. You can see these dudes hooping till they 40. You can see these dudes swinging bat until they 40. I don't like letting go of my legends, right?
But
I
it's
didn't want to let go of Phillip Rivers. I don't. And this is my childhood, and like
impressive.
Phillip Rivers, I don't want to let Phillip Rivers go. I don't want to let Big Ben go. Like these are the dudes I was watching before I had hair on my face and up under my arms. You know what I'm saying? Like I essentially became a man watching these dudes. And then, you get of age to really understand the sport, like understand the scheme and like why he's so good.
Hmm.
Retirement.
But they gave you a lot of good years though, so I don't really be mad
They didn't give me nothing because I was a kid.
with
I
time.
didn't really understand. I was just watching them.
So
I was just watching them.
I've seen a lot of players play.
Like Drew Brees. I'm gonna be real. That hurt my feelings. I'm not even a Saints fan.
Drew Brees,
Never in my life have I ever rooted for the
Drew
Saints.
Brees was a dog too, but they also knew that they had to move on from Drew Brees. Drew Brees was aging, getting older.
And
You
what
got
have
to
they?
think about it like the
They had
league
nothing
is
since then.
about. You have to evolve with the times. Like
Yeah.
and
Maybe I just
in
get
the
stuck in the
NFL,
time. I like what I like.
you want a young quarterback. You don't. There's not too many old quarterbacks left in the NFL. If you go not roster, if you go team by team and think about it, there's not a lot of old guys at the quarterback spot.
Not now. It's a young man's league.
And that's my point. It's not a lot of older guys at
I
the
think.
quarterback spot. And now that I think about it, Dak might be the oldest at 30.
Nah, I mean you tripping.
Who older than Dak right now?
Aaron Rodgers. Are you crazy?
Uh,
Man. He's
technically,
still playing, bro. Aaron Rodgers is still active.
this past year, let's take Aaron Rodgers out of the equation. Outside of that, who has like an older,
Geno Smith older than Dave.
about the same age?
Ain't no about the same. You asked me to give you somebody, you giving a rebuttal. So I want to hear what your point is. What's your point?
No, I'm just no.
Cowboy fan. Y'all just love to cling on to something. We got the oldest quarterback in the league. Y'all want to hold on to something.
No,
Y'all looking for sympathy.
my point is there's not a lot of older guys at the quarterback position.
Yeah.
That's my point.
It ain't. I'm gonna be real, and I'm gonna say this: the quarterback position is running gun right now. So
Mm.
you really can't have a 10-year veteran at quarterback. You know what I'm saying? You want your quarterback to have young legs. You know what I mean? And I feel like I'm missing somebody right now. Whenever I'm thinking of old quarterbacks, charge it to the game and not my heart.
The older, I can't. Like I said, outside of Dak, I really can't think of like. And Dak just turned 30. If you're not 30 yet, okay.
We talking starters.
I think he
We
just
talking starters, right?
starters.
Kirk Cousins.
I think ain't Kirk ain't no older than.
Kirk, man, you better Google that.
Is he my age?
Man, Google that.
He might be. I don't know.
Hey, I'm
I'm
telling
just saying
you.
it's not a lot. It's not
You
a.
like that? That was y'all had Tony Romo still. You like that? You
It's not.
feel me?
It's not a lot of older.
Come on.
It's not a lot of guys at the quarterback position. That's
Yeah. But I get you though. I mean that's a and I never noticed that. That's a valid point. Like you look at the league, it's a young man league.
mm-hmm.
Patrick, he's under 28.
Thirty.
Patrick might be 27, 28, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it's a young man's league, man.
Young.
Young.
Joe
Lamar
Burrow,
Jackson,
young.
Tua Tagovailoa,
Tua,
Justin Herbert,
Justin Herbert,
Kenny Pickens,
Sam Howell,
Daniel Jones,
Danny
Danny DeVito. Yeah, Sam Howell. You know what I'm saying? We can keep going.
Ritter,
Justin Fields.
Bryce Young.
Are you trying to make this a competition?
I'm just saying. I'm just giving.
Nah, hell, and you about to make me run out of names now. Don't embarrass me in front of these people.
Just trying to give you some names.
Don't do that. Don't you
Yeah,
do that. But
we got young men at the quarterback position.
hey, and why I just said it. I wasn't gonna say anything about this because I didn't know if this was gonna, you know, interject in one of our future situations. Justin Field, bro. What's up? What you thinking, dog? You thinking Chicago finna
I think I think
what you think Chicago finna do, man? I'm a little nervous, you know what I'm saying? Because if you let Justin Fields go to a good team, we're gonna see his potential. And I've always told you this, sis.
I'm
I've always advocated for this man.
have a lot of good upside. To be honest with you, I would love to see Justin Fields go play for the Falcons.
I mean, he from there, ain't he? He from
I,
Atlanta, yeah.
I don't know where he's from, but I think that
I feel like
will be a
I,
good.
I could be wrong. I want to say he is like he was a ball boy for Atlanta. I was reading this story one time. I could be
But
wrong. I
I
can
feel like
definitely be saying
what
this about
Chicago
somebody
is
else.
getting ready to do because they playing Russian roulette, and like Justin Fields said, man, let me just know, am I staying? Am I going? Just that's all I need to know. I
It,
think
business is business.
they have their eyes set on Caleb Williams, but I think we talked about this in the last episode. Why are you going to draft a player who do not have no desire to play in Chicago?
Because
He
he's
has zero
still
desire to play there.
when
I'm not
when you
drafting any player that has zero desire to play for us.
when you put your name in the hat, you get more inquiries on your
That's
pick.
fine, but that's fine though. I think they should. I think they should stick it out with Justin Fields. Go get him some more weapons
Nah,
and just roll like that.
it's too late to button up the business now. Like you've already got him detached essentially from the city.
But
You
he,
know
I feel
he
like
know he's leaving.
he said it that he was like, just let me know if I'm staying, am I going? So I think he's still open to playing with the organization, but ultimately it's
But
up to them.
but even then, okay, let's just say they bring Justin Fields back.
Hmm.
How much longer you think he got in Chicago? He's literally going to be playing year to year. They'll never give him a big contract.
To his rookie contract until he plays out his rookie contract, and then
So I'm saying that
contract is played out. Then if you want to move on from it, then move on from it. But right
man, he gonna bounce
now,
if he understand like I know like anybody know business is business. They gonna move on from him. They'll never get
how
that
many
man
more
a
years
big
do you have
bag.
on his contract?
I don't know. I can look though.
Rookie contract is 5 years. I know he at least played for 2, 3, or then maybe this would be his third year.
Justin Fields signed a 4 year, $18 million contract, near 19 million, with an $11 million signing bonus. 18 of it was guaranteed.
Terry played 2 of those years. This is is
This,
he?
this will be his third year. So yeah, it's like at this point, as I was saying, like
I think they should play it out. I think that since he got a new coach now, let him see how he gonna perform with his new coach.
so what would you do? What you gonna do with your first round draft pick?
I'm gonna go get what's his name, Maserati Harris.
You ain't man. Look here, I ain't getting
I'm,
Maserati if we don't believe in the quarterback.
I'm getting
Sis,
Maserati. You pairing him with DJ Moore that you already have over there,
that sounds good. I ain't gonna lie. That's an attractive
and we're gonna pair him with DJ
situation.
Moore over there. Then I don't know what draft pick they have in the second round, but get you a running back.
I didn't think about that.
Yeah, go get Maserati.
Chicago, Chicago get Maserati Marv.
Pairing with DJ Moore, that'll be a good 1-2 punch.
See, that's the thing though. You don't just let anybody get in your car and drive your shit,
Mm-hmm.
right? They don't. I don't think they respect Justin because if you did, you wouldn't have trade allegations. You wouldn't have trade
I mean, but
scenarios of getting him out of the
but
city.
a lot of people do it. I mean,
Like who? Like who do that?
I don't think we
Hey,
should
like
support
Craig said.
the Warriors was willing to give up Clay
Don't
Thompson.
say Clay Thompson. This ain't even the same situation. Clay Thompson, he didn't overstay his welcome,
I'm just
and
saying.
he not hooping right now.
Anyways, back to football, like I was saying. But I don't know. I mean, honestly, in a way, to him, it could be it is disrespectful
It
to
is. You
certain-
talking about trades right in my face and ain't telling me nothing. You
but
literally saying you're gonna trade me.
I mean, I guess it can go both ways because at this point, it's kind of one of those things like, okay, well, y'all don't believe in me.
That's true. Hey, look, what Craig say?
Trade me in for somebody who's not even proven that he's gonna come in here and play better than me. So hey, if you want to take that gamble, then go ahead because it is a gamble. You don't know
Hey
how.
man, Caleb Williams.
You don't know
Caleb Williams that more.
how in play.
But before I go on, what Craig said on Friday, he said, "Who name somebody in the hood who play like that? Nobody ain't playing like that."
I already told you how I feel about Caleb Williams.
Man, look,
So
Caleb a dog, bro.
do what you will with
I'm
that.
gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you this. If Kyler Murray was who he was at Oklahoma, and he came to the league and he's average, he's a middle of the pack quarterback. Caleb Williams is better. If Baker
So
Mayfield can come
okay,
to the
so
league,
let me ask, so let me
you
ask
ain't
you.
let me finish.
Okay, okay, go
You
ahead.
ain't even let me finish. That's
Just go
you gonna
ahead.
hurt my
I
feelings.
can remember my point. Go ahead. Go
All
ahead.
right. So Kyler Murray come to the league from Oklahoma, and he was a dog at Oklahoma, right? He come to the league. He's a middle of the pack quarterback. He's undersized, and I commend him for what he do. Cool. Baker Mayfield, Oklahoma, dog, come back to the league. Well, I ain't come back to the league, but go to the league. Middle of the pack quarterback. He found himself a new home. Mediocre talent. Cool. Caleb Williams, bigger than them both. More talented than them both. And you mean to tell me you don't even think he's gonna be a middle of the pack quarterback? So you telling me Kyler Murray is a more attractive a quarterback from his resume than Caleb Williams is? You telling me that Baker Mayfield is a better quarterback in terms of his resume than Caleb Williams is?
Well, we all
You're
know.
telling me that Derek Carr is better than Caleb Williams based off his resume?
All know how certain players play when they get into certain systems. I'm saying
He's not a system quarterback. He
what
is the system.
I'm saying is
That's what James. So I am the system.
if I'm a GM of a team, I am not picking Caleb Williams. And I told you this before. I feel like Caleb Williams do not have a lot of mental toughness. And that's just my opinion. Like I think that
Cause the
I think that
cause
matters
the
in the NFL.
since the man lost the game because his defense was bad, now he
Yeah, but
wanted to
you
do
can't.
was go home and
Gotta
be with his
show.
dog.
You gotta show some type of leadership skills, and that's not a player that I would want to go out and draft.
We lost. I'm gonna go home and cuddle with my dog
Like I said, I would.
in my
That's,
penthouse
that's
in
just me.
downtown LA.
We gonna see how his year pan out. We'll
I'm
see.
going to my penthouse with my dog, and I ain't partying with nobody.
As a Chicago Bears with the number one
I ain't
pick,
finna have nobody over.
I wouldn't.
I'm finna take this L.
I wouldn't pick Caleb Williams if I was the
I'm taking Caleb 10 times out of 10.
pick somebody else.
Mark my words on February 23rd, Friday at 8:28.
I think I would rather roll with somebody who's already shown that he has flashes of being a good player. I think I would, like I said, I would just roll with Justin Fields and I would pair him with Marvin Harrison and see how they roll
So
like that.
when you gonna get on the show and say Caleb Williams solidified week 10? How long is it gonna take him to make you a
I'm
fan?
like, hey, listen, I'm like landlord from Alabama, like you say, I'm Sadiddy with my
All right,
support.
that's
I'm
fair.
Sadiddy with my support. You gotta
Yeah,
come in and show me something first.
yeah,
I'm Sadiddy with my support. So hey, you gotta show me before I start saying, yeah, you're gonna be an amazing player. So
yeah. I mean, this is how I feel though, sis. For real. I feel like he can't really go wrong.
okay.
Realistically, where does he go wrong? He got the height. He got
So
the size.
okay, so make sure this. What does Caleb Williams have over Justin Fields that make him more attractive that you would want to move on?
He's more. He had his throw angles. Let me. And I don't. I hate when I gotta get descriptive, but you bring that out of me. It's about a pad, right? It's a pad in the pocket, right? You can get Caleb Williams off his pad and he make the plays, right? With his arm. You get Justin Field off that pad, what is he gonna do?
You tell me. This is the floor is for
No, you watch Justin Fields play.
the
What happens when Justin Field get off that pad? What does he do?
my case for Justin Fields.
You say what?
I've already made my case for Justin Fields. So
See, that's crazy. Now you
boy,
don't want to answer. You don't want to answer a simple question. So I'm gonna tell you what Justin Fields do when he get off that pad. Justin Fields get off that pad and he's not looking to pass to nobody. He's finna break for a 60-yard touchdown run. Am I mad about that? Definitely not. Is it a risk? Definitely so. Make the pass, fella. That's all I'm saying.
So do you think Caleb Williams is not going to take off running at any point?
He will, but the thing is, off the pad, he make the passes,
But
accurate passes.
now you got to do it on the NFL level because we talking about these linemen that's fast. We talking about grown men and pressure.
You don't think them same grown men in college?
Them kids over there, he coming to a grown man's league.
You seen Kamara from Michigan State? I mean, from Colorado State, right? The defensive end, that dog, that gremlin. He foam at the mouth whenever he out there on the edge.
Okay.
You must have forgot when he got behind Shador ass.
Okay.
He got behind Caleb ass. Yeah. So he facing that type of talent. You trying to tell me that?
Give me something else that's making you telling me that's telling me that we have two different players or what Caleb
I'm
Williams
telling you,
is besides
throw angles.
off the pad. Okay, throw angles.
Throw angles. He can throw off the pad. And I feel that he's a more like playmaking quarterback in terms of being in the pocket. He don't have to break the pocket to make a play.
But Justin Fields is working with what he has.
That's real. And like I want this to be clear too. I want this to be understood. This is not me saying that I don't like Justin Fields.
Just
I love Justin Fields. I think Justin Fields is CJ Stroud with more speed.
Let me ask you this.
Call me what y'all want to. These dudes play in the same system.
Answer me this.
Yeah.
We finna get ready to wrap it up. This is the last thing.
Yeah.
If you were to take Justin Fields and put him on the 49ers.
Bring him to Houston, he gonna win a championship.
No. If you would take Justin Fields and put him on the 49ers, would he have the same success as Brock Purdy, or would he be better? Because now you gotta do a threat in Justin Fields over there with he can run.
Man, what you think?
And you giving him weapons?
What you think?
So
you tell me what you think.
So that's my point.
That's a legitimate question to me.
So that's my point. So my point is saying like it's the system. So Justin Fields is working with what he has.
Okay. I like your point. My point. I like your point. Your point valid. Mm-hmm. But that's the thing. So you're proving a point to make my point, right? Caleb Williams don't need a system. He is a system.
Okay, we're gonna see if he's the system.
You can put Caleb Williams in Miami and they win a championship.
Mm-hmm.
You can put Caleb Williams in LA. These are all places, by the way, that are one piece away at quarterback that'll win.
All right.
We've seen what one quarterback can do in terms of a poverty franchise. We watched CJ Stroud come to Houston. What did he do? We literally went from shit to sugar in a year.
But I feel like, to be honest with you, I always felt like the Texans had y'all had before CJ Stroud, y'all had Deshaun Watson. Like y'all always have decent quarterbacks.
I don't want to talk about Deshaun. My heart still hurt.
And y'all be having good quarterbacks.
Talk about him.
Y'all be squandering everybody y'all get. That's the problem.
It ain't the fans, it's the organization.
That too. Y'all be having it's not like y'all be having some trash over there. Like y'all be
How Deshaun Watson got sent out of Houston as a prior trade.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like we don't be having nothing to do with that as fans. We just be having the wrong people at the head of the spear.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Bill O'Brien came over there and set us back 10 years, he thought. CJ came through say today.
The fact that we said we didn't have no football to talk about.
Hey, we talked about more football than anything else. But look, these be them real conversations though. Y'all look, I'm gonna tell y'all something. This is real, and I'm gonna give you the flowers while you here, man. Like, Sis be really putting on when she be coming to me with these topics. Sometimes she say the most outlandish things, and we don't talk about it on here because I know she be trying to save face or whatever. She be trying to make sure she good.
I ain't trying to save face for nobody.
Look, she would say the most outlandish things, right?
What have I said tonight that's outlandish?
Hold on. You didn't say if you ain't gonna say it tonight. You ain't gonna say it in front of the people. You save your crazy. You say the crazy topics for us off air. So look, y'all, this is real. This is real spill. Sister say something to me. And, I'd be like, man, you crazy as hell. I get on my little optimizer, right? I probably get to pulling up stats. Nobody threw against Dallas. And, I'm thinking she yelling. Whenever she write, y'all don't know this, but I know this. Whenever she writes, she get high pitched in the voice. Whenever she wrong, she talk kind of. Well, I don't know. She got nothing to say, right? This is real. When she get the hollering, I know she right. So now that's like my cue to just go check. I don't even argue no more. I get on the internet and I pull it up and while she yelling and she making a point. Now she gonna make a point for 5 minutes and they give me just enough time to go look at them stats and I make a conclusion to the conversation. Well, I got a phone call that I gotta make. I gotta take the dog outside. I get off the phone and I do a little bit more research. I watch some highlights. And Lord behold, she don't never be lying. So what I'm saying is, I'm gonna say this to say this. She stay challenging me. I want to give her flowers right here in front of everybody. She stay challenging me with the things that she say. So if we come back, and I would say like October, we gonna know something by November with Caleb Williams.
We know because one
I'm
thing
gonna,
about me,
I'm gonna sit right here and I'm gonna tell her what's real.
one thing
You
about
said he
me,
was bullshit.
9 times out of 10, I'm right. Nine times
And
out,
see, and this be the problem.
nine
That's delusion.
out of 10, I am absolutely correct. So, like I said,
That's
I'm not gonna say nothing
delusion.
else about it. You already know what's been said. And so, guys, that is going to conclude the show. I hope that we gave you guys some good content. As always, like, subscribe, share, and tell a friend to follow us. We have the same handle on all platforms. Make sure you follow us on Instagram. It's polite for what underscore sports. And it's the same handle on YouTube. So we will see you guys the next time.
Yep,
Bye.
yep.